from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
Virginia officials are not satisfied after being briefed about recent drone sightings. And a Henrico man wins $500,000 in the Virginia lottery. We'll tell you about those stories and more in today's Henrico News Minute. It's Friday, December 20th, 2024. It's brought to you today by DJ's Auto Details. And we're going up to a high of 47 today with mostly cloudy weather.
And now for the news.
One Henrico man is having a particularly good holiday season. He won $500,000 from the Virginia Lottery's Bank a Million game, buying the ticket at the Varina Market back in November. Lorenzo Robinson won the prize after matching all 6 numbers in the November 13th drawing. The odds of his win were 1 in 3.8 million. Yesterday, lottery officials presented a $10,000 check to the owners of the Varina Market, their bonus for selling that winning ticket. Henrico County sports tourism officials reacted with excitement to a budget proposal from Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin that would include $5 million to fund a new sports tourism grant program statewide. The Virginia Sports Grant Incentive Program would be administered through the Virginia Tourism Authority and used to help localities statewide host more regional and national tournaments and other sporting events. So far this year, sports tourism generated more than $93 million in economic impact for Henrico, and that number only accounts for visitors who stayed overnight in paid accommodations or traveled at least 50 miles from their home to attend an event. It also omits professional events like the NASCAR races at Richmond Raceway and the Dominion Energy Charity Classic Golf Tournament. Henrico's new Sports and Events Center has celebrated its first year being open. It hosted 279 active event days this year, according to officials. U.S. Senators Mark Warner and Tim Kaine and Governor Glenn Youngkin were briefed yesterday about the ongoing investigation into unexplained drone sightings in Virginia, but the three men issued a joint statement expressing dissatisfaction with the lack of information that they received during that briefing. The briefing was held at the U.S. Capitol and provided by representatives from the U.S. Departments of Defense, Homeland Security, Justice, and the FBI. In a statement, the three men said, quote, "While we appreciate the agencies taking the time to update us on the situation, this briefing was insufficient and unsatisfactory. It has been more than a year since these sightings over key military facilities in Virginia, and the lack of answers about the nature, intent, and origin of these incidents is completely unacceptable," end quote. The Virginia Fusion Center has received more than 150 drone activity reports this month alone, following similar incidents in other states. The center is investigating all tips and collaborating with stakeholders. You can find a link on our website in this article to report any drone sightings that you may see. State officials are reminding drivers to drive sober or get pulled over. It's part of a statewide campaign that will run through January 1st. 168 Virginia law enforcement agencies will be actively engaged in the campaign. There will be 82 sobriety checkpoints and 761 saturation patrols during this time. The state is also running a What's the Damage awareness campaign to highlight the consequences of drunk driving. And tomorrow from 1 to 3 p.m., the Parsons Community Center at Meadow Farm in Glen Allen will screen the movie Home Alone. There will be free popcorn while supplies last. The event is free and open to the public. Today's Henrico News Minute has been brought to you by DJ's Auto Details. From gleaming exteriors to pristine interiors, they provide expert care to make your car shine like new. Trust them for quality, convenience, and unbeatable results. You can book today at djsautodetails.com or call them at 804-499-0674.